Well, hey guys, a small quick video on steel pipe, and I'll give you an idea what I had going here. So I just finished loading up and had things go pretty well. I had my sticks set at a totally different location. So you see the pipe stakes, and it's chained underneath and bound down, and they wanted them fairly loose because of the size of the diameter pipe. They knew how wide it was going to be and what they needed to do. So that took care of that. And two belly straps, fairly loose, just finger tight. Don't want to tighten them down because there's pyramid load. It'll be settling into the crevices of the other pipes, and it'll be tightening the straps down anyway. So what they did was they put some toe plates on here. The only lumber that's actually touching are those two center ones. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try. Hopefully you can see that there's a gap. They're nailed down, but I asked them not to do that. Asked them not to move it, but you know, what do I know? Anyways, that's what this is. 16-inch, 15 pieces, about 27,000 pounds. I'll give you an idea what it looks like. Down the side, we'll step in a mud hole here. Kind of leaning over a little bit there, but yeah, everything's in there. Everything is squared away. You want to have a piece of strap, at least have a strap about every 5 feet. That's pretty much law. So you want to have, you know, coverage for footage, not necessarily weight. Weight included too, but also cargo control on the length of load. So you have to have that. And it's not going to be a very long video, folks, but I wanted to show you what was going on, because I haven't done that many steel pipe loads. But these, you know, these pipe stakes are held in, so, because this is aluminum here, so you have to have something to help support that. It'd be too floppy and it would break out. You can't do that. It'd be sticking out like this, and that ain't going to cut it either. So you need to be padded. And then what they did was they put a little bit of cardboard or paper up there, and it's already gone. I only went a half mile and that stuff's gone. But it's mostly for the loading purposes, so they don't bump into the edge and gouge the pipe. Because this coating right here, they come in raw. You can see those guys down there. That pipe's raw. That ain't been coated yet. So they're coming in. They're tarped. They're strip loads. When they call them strip loads, each load or each tier has a 4x4. Okay, and each one will have a toe board on it. Every single one will be straight up. This is pyramid, as you can see, it's tapered. So these are finished coating, ready to be welded together to serve gas and oil industry. And that coating is like an anti-rust, anti-weather coating. So we try not to gouge it, try not to mess it up, and do the best we can. My truck is filthy, but when you do oil and gas, I'm telling you, a lot of local, rural delivery, you're just going to get filthy, and it's wintertime. So, that's the way it goes. So that's pretty much it. I'll resume this as we're driving. I'm going to check my map and do all that, and just make sure I got everything together. All ready to go. See you on the road. Well, it's coming in the Lone Star, and just loaded up. We were only a couple miles out of town or so, and we're on FM 250. This is where a lot of pipe yards here. They're everywhere. Oil and gas industry reaches far and wide, pretty much a lot of the country. Majorly Texas, even for production of pipe and material supplies. Pipe yards are in Oklahoma and Texas. They're everywhere. here. Look like all these corners are always designed just for us, that's for sure. Take the edge there. Rodney lives there. Oh, wrong spelling. There is a little truck stop here in Lone Star, just tiny. It's an Exxon station, but safe haven. Just in case you guys are coming down here for steel pipe loading. On the right up here, and it's only, as you can see, it's about a half mile. And then there it is. I mean, there's room for a dozen trucks. That's where I slept last night. But I wasn't for sure in the dark where my customer was going to be. So instead of taking a chance out on a road that I don't know, I saw that safe haven and I took it. This road, obviously, going southbound, I just happened to see it. But on the way out, I'm going to be taking a slightly different route. We'll be going and staying on 259. It'll take me 4-lane all the way up to Interstate 30. It'll take me up through Arkansas. So I want to get up to I-40, then over to 65, or my way on over into eastern Ohio, which is going to be a better freight area than what I've been in. The past 3 weeks it's been terrible. I've done a lot of camping and I'm getting really tired of it. I mean, that's flatbed, you know, it's the way it goes, but a lot of people are saying that this is the worst they've seen in 10 to 15 years. So I don't want to be depressed about it or make other people the same, but it depends on the trailer type you have, what kind of freight you haul. I mean, there's a normal slowdown from mid-January to mid-February ballpark anyways, but it was especially bad this year. Too much fluctuation in the markets and the confidence of business, and it's just my opinion, but I think we can thank our government for that. Make people to. I wonder if Chris here lives here. I know Chris Jenkins. Oh. trailer, and you can do step deck and all specialized, and then you can have that extra length of sleeper and overall frame and weight. You see a lot of those guys, of course, they'll have those for household, because household goods hardly ever max out. I mean, as far as, unless the guy's a tool and book collector. That's how I started in trucking, was North American Van Lines. So. Totally different time. They were just starting some of the deregulation, and then they were starting to work on the industry. There used to be a lot of extra money to make, and they were called extras, things you could do. Make extra money, but it's my hat's off to those folks that they can still make a good living doing it, because some of the old hands still can. It's just a little bit more tough. That's about it. It was kind of a short video at the beginning, and then just a little bit of driving. So all kinds of hazards out here for folks to watch. You got to watch your school zones. You got to watch where people cross walks. You got a lot of things to do. You got to load a pipe. You want to anticipate. You don't want to be doing emergency braking if you can help it. A lot of requirements, a lot of equipment for this kind of load. You saw what I was doing with the freight, how it was secured, the amount of preparation, what was needed to do to meet what they expected you to have. Most of the time they'll tell you what you need to bring or what you have to have, requirements for the load. And those 4-foot pipe stakes are definitely it. Different configurations for securement of the pipe stakes, but mine is pretty common. Okay, let's see if that's a double left. It is. Okay, I just want to make sure before I go changing lanes or doing anything silly. See the overheight route, this 13.7, they get plenty of warnings, so you can get around it. I'm 13.3 on my stack. Now, if you van drivers, you're going to be at least 13.6. So that's pretty close. And you got to watch your signs. So we got another right. Watch leading out with your trailer. And we're a foot away from the curb. Want to watch when you have heavy loads. You want to, it looks nice and smooth, but you never know. You just want to take care and not tear up the trailer tires. One of the better marked roads. I had no problem coming in the dark. Now, other direction because we were coming from the west. Gonna make kind of a rumble, kind of a ridged road, but they did that on purpose to keep people from slipping on black asphalt. So there we go. We're on our road. Good to go. And next junction, Interstate 30 eastbound. So I guess that's it. Folks, take it easy. Well, hey guys, here we are at the unload. I wanted to show you something a little bit different.
See, when he lashed out on it, it didn't get a good pull, and then when he lifted up, all that ice fell off.
Oh, great.
So they're going to have to brush it all.
Oh, okay. So slight delay then. All right. Oh, the truck's moving out, but they're using a vacuum style lift. You can see it right over there. And there's a couple of them. So you can see the pipe on the second one over there. Well, they actually use 22,000 pounds worth of suction. Now we're getting a little bit of ice snow, and the folks are going to have to brush that stuff off. So they're breaking the ice because it wouldn't lift. So that would make for dangerous. With no suction, no lift, and it makes it dangerous. So that's what they're doing. And I have never worked with a machine like that before. So this is the pipe yard. This is in Mechanicstown, Ohio. There's a close-up of it. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now you're going to give it another try. I'm going to get the hell out of here. There she goes. Vacuum Works Global. Pretty cool. That's just neat. There she goes. If I didn't get a different grab. But wanted to show you that anyhow. Well, hey guys, we're back in the truck. I got in. It's a little cold out, but now you can see a little easier. You see the suction units, they got 3 of them. Now what he's saying is that because it is a suction style lift, with the ice on there, and like I was explaining just a bit earlier, is that if it doesn't get a good adhesion to the pipe, of course it's either not going to lift it, or there's a major danger of dropping the pipe. And of course if you have that problem, then you're really going to have an issue, because that bouncing pipe is no good. See the little dials up there right by the on each end? There's a green section for good suction, and the people on the ground doing the control and help them watch, they look for the green. And let's see if we can see the needle on the dial. I don't know if we can. Okay, so look at the one on the right. It's going to be very hard to see at this distance, but it's over in the green. It's well in the green. And I didn't want to get too close because of the pipe swing and then putting everything together. But it looks like they're going to be starting moving out a little bit. But they had a slight delay with ice, and then they had to load a different truck. You can see the rollers help guide and get the everything in position. And I thought it was fascinating because I've never worked with this type of equipment before. It's always been an actual mechanical fork truck or what have you, or a magnet. And I've seen them lift, with a larger magnet, a couple pieces at a time, not a single. But with this one, it's a single. So it's a little bit different. And everybody's, they're staying pretty clear, and they got enough room where they can run like crazy. There is a warning beeper and a light. So if it starts to lose suction, you'll hear a warning beeper and it'll be a flashing light, and people would be already running to get out of the way. Because if that pipe goes, he was telling me, I didn't record it because I really didn't have total confidence in just putting somebody on the screen that I didn't ask first. And I just wanted to shoot video of the machine for everybody. But he was telling me that, they had one drop a couple weeks ago or so, and it went quite a long ways. It can go any direction, so you don't know. You can't estimate where it's going to go. So you want to get behind something substantially solid, because that pipe will break your bones, or worse. So that's probably a half-inch thick. It's 42 feet long. It weighs too much. So now they're going to have to get up there and scrape some more ice, but they're still making progress. And they got a nice brush. Now this coated material is for anti-weather, so it won't rust. They leave a certain amount of it for the weld, but it's going to be 40 miles of supply line. So they said there's going to be many different sections. They're going to have at least 3 different sizes of pipe for different jobs. And but the supply depot here is going to be, I don't know if there's other ones, but it's for 40 miles worth of oil and gas line. So I don't know, probably natural gas, I'm not sure. It could be, it's just different wells. So it's energy wells. And like we were showing you at the beginning of the video, we had the pipe stakes, and you can see what kind of safety they provide. Because when you take off your straps, there's nothing holding those things. So you have to have something helping hold those pipe in place. So that's pretty much it. Looks like, we'll be pulling up at the end there over where that machine is and where that white truck is, and backing in and pulling out. It's really not that bad. They built a really nice driveway. It obviously can handle the weight of the trucks, and didn't have any issues getting in. I've had places where it was really bad roads and very soft and hard to get through. So everything is good, and I figured I wanted to show you this machine because I thought it'd be interesting for everybody to see. We'll watch one more, and then we're gonna shut her off, because I think you can see a better angle now. It's getting slower. It's pretty cool. Well, that's about it. We'll put the video together for you folks. I thought it was kind of fascinating to see that machine. Not everybody gets to see this stuff sitting at home. Unless you work in oil and gas, you may not be able to see stuff like this. And that worker there just put a pipe clip on, as you can see, a little iron pipe clip, that's to help hold the pipe together. Just a simple piece of steel cut with cutting torch with a notch, and they just slip those on and it helps hold the pipe. So actually pretty simple device. And that's about it. Have a great day.